Okay, I'm back. Just wanted to. We had a streaming issue. I've had streaming issues so far all day today, and it figures it's on a walk off and a good win. I recapped everything on the previous part of the live. We got into most of the comments, so I'm sorry if I missed a lot of your comments that were cut off there. Maybe it was a spammer from freaking YouTube that just freaking like blew up the chat right now with all those awesome HD sex streaming things that they wanted us to get onto and preview. But anyway, as we were as we were talking about the huge win here against the Nationals, this team is now 19-11, 8 games over 500. You gotta love it. They're what is it, 30 games into the season, and they're looking pretty good. So. We got a lot to cheer about moving forward here, and with a series against the Rays, it's going to be a touch. Oh, Halo Hawk line.
Hey, Todd, it's Fernando.
Fernando, all the way from the high school of I don't care.
The high school of Roger Lodge lovers.
All right, that's something I do care about.
Or should I say John Stamos lovers?
Hey, you coming out to John Stamos night?
Dude, they should do a John Stamos bobblehead giveaway.
Oh, yeah.
Roger was like, that's one head I'd bobble.
Yeah, he's going to be like, there's no need for me to have that bobblehead. I already got one.
Roger would be so excited.
He sure would.
Talk about the Catella Crazies.
Wow.
He's like, I got the Catella Crazies down below, if you know what I mean. But yeah, man, hey, good win. I hate to say that because this shouldn't have even been a series. It should have just been a series where we run away with it. But, Halos have to try to Halo-fy it. I'm just happy that Anthony Rendon was able to come through. It basically saved him from being the very first triple Nacho Night winner.
Well, for the first triple Nacho Night winner for the Angels. We had one before with a road team. So, yeah. I look, I was really waiting to give it to Trout, or because I thought, okay, if Trout doesn't get a hit right here, yeah, and then I was like, okay, it's Trout's going to be the guy, but then I could have easily gave it to Rendon if he didn't come through right there. This series is bad, and this is like a prove me series that you got rid of me or you didn't sign me or whatever you want to say it, and he didn't do anything but that clutch winning hit. So I mean, yeah, it's huge. It helped win the series, but I mean, even defensively, he didn't look all that hot in the series.
Yeah, he's struggling for sure. But the one thing that I will say is that it's really nice to see the Angels winning despite a lot of these big pieces not doing anything. I mean, you've had David Fletcher, a non-factor all season, and sure, he's not a big piece in the sense that he's going to drive in 80 to 120 runs for you. But David Fletcher is a big defensive piece. We really haven't used him at all this year because he really hasn't existed in our world. Anthony Rendon has been a average player at best. He's not a positive WAR player at the current moment, and he's certainly not earning his paycheck.
Absolutely.
Trout was great the first 3 weeks of this season. The last week and a half, 2 weeks, starting to come back down to earth. We know Trout will eventually heat up. He's not somebody who goes through these huge, long spurts of not being productive. Ohtani's been very unproductive this year, and he's one who's still kind of a question mark, right? We've never really seen him have a good 162 offensively.
Mm-hmm.
But, Ohtani being Ohtani, he will adjust at some point. I don't think he's going to be batting 220 for the entire season.
Oh, I know, and that's the thing that to piggyback off your point. If the way Ward's hitting, and if Trout and Walsh and Rendon and Ohtani start hitting anywhere consistent, that is a dangerous starting five right off the bat. So you got most of your lineup that's going to be very dangerous. The bottom four, if you get anything out of it's a plus, and you just keep flipping the lineup to those first five, and you're going to come through at some point. But the Angels pitching has been keeping them in these games, man, because with all these guys not hitting consistently, it's given them a chance to have a winning record. But just like you said, if they get going and the pitching stays the same, look out.
Absolutely. And, hey, man, you got to give it to Patrick Sandoval. Great game today. He's been having a great year, man. I mean, I know his previous start wasn't the best, but, I mean, so far, besides that, man, talk about a pitcher perfect year. I mean, hey, Cy Young, watch out.
Yeah, he's got the stuff for it. He looks nasty with that changeup, huh?
Absolutely, it's one of our better pitches out of one of our pitchers this year. You know, they talk about Otani splitter all the time, but Patrick Sandoval's changeup is going to slowly creep into that conversation of dominant pitch in baseball. So, here's hoping, man.
I agree. Good call as always.
All right, go answer some other calls from Rally Chris or whoever else is going to step up to the plate. Have a good one, buddy.
Hey, and
Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there.
Yeah, tell your girl Happy Mother's Day as well.
All right, I will. All right, see you,
All
man.
right, see ya. All right, that was Fernando, one of the co-hosts here. Oops, I took that down here from the Halos in the infield, obviously. And, yeah, there we go. Got it back up there. I actually took down the phones for a second. I'm like, why did I get him up just to take him back down? So the phone line is 714-912-2877. Let's see. We're going to get into some more comments here. Round 2, JT says, boo. Ronan says, what back kick? Where's back kick? Let's see. There you be. Yeah, dude, the whole thing just froze up on me. So right when we started talking Roger Lodge, everything went to hell in the handbasket. We left a lot of guys on base today, Jim says. Yes, we did. Let's get into some trivia if you guys and gals are ready for. Well, there goes that. It's the Halo Hawk line.
Hey, it's Mr. DFA himself.
It's Mr. Positive. You know you're pissing off Mateo, right?
Yeah, I gotta be honest. I just don't. I know I've been hard on him. It's just I was kind of caught up in the moment of the game last night.
Whoa, wait a second. You get caught up in the moment? No.
Yeah, I am feeling bad about that moment, but I'm honestly surprised that we won the game today, and I will get Rally Chris's promise shout out.
Well, there you go. You know, I don't know what powers Rally Chris uses, but whatever they are, they work today, he says. So, I mean, I don't.
He's been like Houdini these past few weeks with all these random victories, like when we won in Boston versus Whitlock, and then how we did it against Houston when Otani had that dominant outing.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, I saw that they were going to pinch hit Rengifo, and I was expecting the predictable outcome.
Well, I was too. I mean, look, you and me, I mean, I don't go to your far extremes, but I am still jaded, and I'm like one of these guys like, okay, prove it that you're going to be different from last year. So when these guys that have had bad years last year have actually come through this year, I kind of look like I have mud on my face because I'm like, damn, dude, like I can't believe that they did what they couldn't do last year. And this team is completely different from last year. It's hard to sit back and say, okay, you know, they're the same team as last year, you know, blah, blah, blah. And this team is built different. They have better personality. They have better chemistry, better coaching, except the hitting instructors, and it's good to see.
And that's a bit. And here's the thing: I'm still hard on them until they get a new hitting coach. Like these hitting coaches are driving me nuts.
Oh yeah.
But I will say this: the fact that Rengifo walked, I'll tip my cap to him. They said on the broadcast in AAA he's hitting .313, and I'm thinking, yeah, but he's still a 4A player. Well, that's your words. You said 4A player.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's got to prove it here. He's got to prove it here. And I can't see any more chances in this last one. This has got to be his last best chance to prove himself.
Yeah, and I remember last year, I think I brought it up a few times, you could throw in Rengifo in a good trade package. Like, for example, we've been wanting Luis Castillo from the Reds. We could throw Rengifo and, I don't know, a couple of minor leaguers, maybe throw in a guy like Suarez and Joe Adell for Luis Castillo and Mike Moustakas.
Because I see, you know, those would be good trades, but I see that a player like Rengifo would be a guy that other teams would like because they see the potential. They'll always see the potential. Like we could trade Adell today, not get exactly what we'd want for him, but we would get multiple suitors wanting him because they could see the potential, and maybe he's a player that just needs to change his scenery. I've seen it so many times with the Angels and other teams where a guy just can't do it in a particular organization. He comes to another team and boom, flourishes. You know,
I've seen it too.
Yeah, so maybe that's the way it's going to be for like an Adell or a Rengifo.
I think we even said about Canning last year too.
Yeah, I feel Canning was never going to fit here, dude. I don't, even if he gets a rotational spot, I don't think he's going to fit it. I think another guy is like Jaime. I think we're doing him an injustice by not starting him. But then when we give him a chance to start, he doesn't always come through. I think in another team, low pressure situation, I think he's going to flourish.
Jaime did great today, though.
Yeah, he looked great.
Scoreless ball, I'll take it.
Yeah, absolutely. So.
Yes, but I'm happy. Ohtani, I was expecting him to strike out versus Rainey today because that's been kind of the trend with Ohtani lately.
Mm-hmm.
And watching these guys today, they were swinging at fastballs that were near their faces.
Absolutely. They're swinging at way too many high pitches.
Yeah, Walsh did it today. I saw it on the TV, and I'm like, oh, good, dear Lord. But today, I'll be happy with the Angels. They get the win, take the series. For those wondering, it's going to be Syndergaard, Detmers, and Ohtani for the Tampa series. Tampa has not named a starter, I don't think, so we could see a bullpen game there. Tampa bullpen is still really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then game 2, they have Kluber, who we actually did good against last year when he was with the Yankees, and then Shane McClanahan, the hard-throwing lefty, for game 3.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. McClanahan's very underrated, so we'll see what happens there. But all right, man.
See, so
Thanks for
that's all for me.
Thanks for the pitching
go
rotation
Angels.
update, man.
Yes, no problem.
All right, brother.
Let's go, Angels.
Let's go, Angels. Jim Hoyt says, if you don't want your bobblehead, sell them on eBay. They're going for $500. Sell your bobblehead. I think the Rays are the only team still going with openers of first and second innings. Agreed. Mateo says, when do you think Rendon will find his groove? Your guess is good as mine, but I hope it's before June. Who pitches for us on Tampa series? You just heard that from Grillmaster. Light that baby up. Great Angels win. Chewing Records says big series win. Do you see the effective Angels bunt today? Wow, what a concept. Did Sereno have any input on there? I don't think he did, actually. To the Halo Hawk line.
Yeah, I'm calling from Catella High School.
Catella High School, home of the leprechauns. And midgets.
No, home of the night.
Midgets. But go ahead.
Awesome, amazing comeback from behind victory from the Angels.
Yes, sir. What did you think?
It was like 1-0. It was like 1-0, and I've been getting texts all nonstop from Grillmaster saying, "Oh, it's over." Saying, "Oh, this team's pathetic franchise and everything. We're gonna lose." And then he already called in. If this team keeps going like it is, he already called in that we're gonna get swept by the Tampons again, Tampa Bay Rays again. I was like, I even called him. No, we got Thor, Detmers, and Ohtani. We're taking 2 out of 3 from Tampa Bay, especially since this comeback right now, and then also the Rays just lost. We're winning 2 out of 3 from the Rays. Book it.
All right, we'll book it for you because, taking 2 out of 3 from Tampa would be huge, especially in that tough division they play in. So, yeah, I'll take that any day. And there's a motorcycle. So you get
just went to McDonald's Celebrate just win the play.
Oh, that's okay. But you got 2 out of 3 today. Big series win. How are you celebrating when the ball came off of Rendon's bat there? You think that Ohtani was already going to score?
Yeah, well, at first I thought when Ohtani hit it, I thought it was going out of here. I thought it was gone, but it didn't, and everything.
And what about Rendon, though? How excited were you when you saw that ball drop in front of the center fielder?
I was like, send him home and everything, and then right when he said he was safe, I was just jumping around and crazy.
Yeah, exactly. I think we all were. My dad would say, "Oh, boy, he did it!" So he was all excited.
Especially like all over Twitter and Angels Twitter and everything. They were calling, "Oh, it's over" and everything. I was like, it ain't over until it's over. And I had this one annoying Astro fan on Facebook, and I was like, I even called it. I was like, we're coming back and winning 5-4.
There you go. Big win today. All right, Riley Chris, will you enjoy the rest of your Sunday and your Mother's Day, and we'll talk again tomorrow, hopefully after a win over the Rays.
All right. Go Angels.
Go Angels. That was Riley Chris. Dylan says, you having Thor and Ohtani and Detmers are good matchups against the Rays. Did he just say he had a hard-on for him. Jim said, Ward is clearly the most disciplined batter in the lineup today. The other boys need to follow his lead. Absolutely. Light that baby up. Jason Kroom says, what's up, Jason, by the way? It was a great seeing and catching up with Eric Young in this series. He looks like he could still play. Yeah, it was Eric Young Jr. she must have met up with. Chris says, this was one of the worst games the Angels have played, and they still somehow won. That's crazy. And good teams will do that from now and then. So maybe this team's kind of good. Martin says this team has the bullpen to keep them in every game. Such a huge difference from the last previous years. Absolutely, they would have lost this game like 10-4. Martin Boylan says, did Adele hit a home run today in AAA? And then not have been a home run in a major league park. That's the thing. AAA ballparks are very, very different from major league ballparks. Smaller fences for sure. Time's up for Martin and Mateo. We're calling that earlier. Did the Angels win? Yes, they did. Mountain Dew King, home of the Leprechauns. I love it. No, we have won 3 out of 4 on this. We won 2 out of 3. Did not get the sweep right there. Let's see. Rally Chris did get a shout out here. Anthony Pujols came through today. Todd Lodge is on its way. And if it weren't for mothers out there, we wouldn't be Angels baseball. Good call, Grillmaster. We definitely have to start performing better and split game All-Star break time, perhaps. Maybe Jim or softball game. Well, that's what we're going to try to work in. I have to look at the dates to see if it's good for everybody, but I think that'd be a good time to get it in. I don't know if it's the weekend when we have those days off for the All-Star game or if it's in the midweek. If it's midweek, we can't, but usually a Saturday works for everybody. But, hey, let's get into something that we didn't get into. We lost some other people because it faded away the first part of the post-game show. I'm going to get into the trucker hat trivia, which is for this beautiful hat right here. We will mail it out to you free of charge. You'll go to the winner. All you got to do is DM first or put a message on here with the correct answer first. The first one that answers it right gets the hat. There is no ties, nothing like that. The first one that lines up in my order, you get the hat with a correct trivia answer. So we'll do that, and we'll send it out as early, I think, as tomorrow. And so you'll have your hat on the way. I'm also going to send out the, what is it called, the shirt that Grillmaster won yesterday. So we have that. So let's get into the trucker hat trivia, and then we'll play some Roger Lodge afterwards. And then if you guys still want to call in, the number is 714-912-2877 to let me know or whatever. Just give your thoughts on the game and the series and what the Angels did today and that wonderful comeback. Or just give a shout-out to your mom. Either way. So the trivia question is this. The Angels used to have a player called Mo Vaughn. Mo Vaughn. Came over from Boston Red Sox. Played, big hitter, kind of looked like Big Papi before Big Papi. Well, Mo Vaughn was traded to the New York Mets for what player? And what player did the Angels get back who was key for that 2002 run? So if you can give me that answer, the first one that gets it gets that trucker hat, the first giveaway of a trucker hat all season. Who was the player that the Angels got back in the Mo Vaughn trade way back when? Grillmaster says John Lackey, and Ace gets it. Ace is a place with a helpful hardware store. She gets it right before Nate again. Oh, shit. The chair said Adam Kennedy. Jim said Nolan Ryan. No, it's not Ramirez either, Steven Vallagos. But, man, Nate, you're if you see the comments right here, you're just behind Ace. You're so close. I guarantee you're going to knock one out of the park here really soon. But congratulations, Ace. Just send me your information again. You get this year's, because and again, like, I wasn't going to give it to Grillmaster if he got it because he barely won the other day. So we're not going to have back-to-back winners. But Ace won like 4 or 5 times last year because she's like super quick. We had to put in the Ace rule at some point and give a little time before she could win again. But congratulations. You got the first trucker hat. It's only fitting that Ace gets it because, I mean, she was, I would lose going into trivia with her and talking baseball. She knows her stuff. And by the way, I got to get on with you about possibly next week, Ace, if you can. Next Sunday would be great if you don't mind coming on for a podcast. I'll message you there to confirm it. But I would love to have you on the podcast, and I think that goes for all of us out there to want to get your takes on everything. She says give it to Nate. Are you sure? Because that's your call. That's your call, Ace. But if you want it, I'll send it out to you. There's no there's you can have it for sure. It's yours. I wasn't trying to push you into not taking it. You took it. You won it fair and square. So that's on you. Let's see. Nancy says Kevin Napier. Yeah, it came in a little late, but if you had the answer right away, you would have got it. That was the answer. Kevin Napier was a huge pitcher in that 2002 season. So, it was really also, yes, give it to Nate. Okay, well then there you go, Ace. That is very humble of you. That's just like when she catches the foul balls and hands them over to the kids. She's a trooper. She's a true season ticket holder. She's awesome. So, and Jim knows. He sees her all the time there at the games. If you ever see Ace in right field with that left-handed glove, be sure to say hi to her. She's one of the sweetest persons, along with Jim over there at Angels Stadium. But, yes, Nate, it looks like she has conceded that hat to you. So, congratulations, Nate. You get the hat. DM me your information. I will send it to you because I know you tried a lot this season so far, and I think last year as well. Marcos says, sup, Todd, check in on love the podcast. Go Halos. Thank you, Marcos. Huge win today. Oh, yeah, in left field. That's right, left field. Check Ace and Jim out over there in those sections. So, again, hit me up with those. See, Angels also got some cash in return from them trades. Yes, they did, Ace. Again, the Disney organization knew what they were doing back then, didn't they? So with that being said, let me jump in real quick here with some Roger Lodge because he has to promote what's coming up for Monday's show on the Roger Lodge Show on AM 830.
Hey, what's up, Halo Nation? It's Roger Lodge from the Sports Lodge on Angels Radio 8.
Sorry, Roger. This is my show now.
Hey guys, it's Roger Lodge, and boy, oh boy, what a way to end the weekend. First, you get to celebrate with your mothers out there, and the mothers are just as spectacular, or just a slight bit lower than John Stamos. First, we have to pray to John Stamos. Then we have to give thanks to our mothers that have birthed us and helped us get through all the tough times and get to all these games and enjoy our families year-round in life. So always give praise to your mothers on this Mother's Day. And then you need to tune into my show on 5 o'clock before tomorrow's game and each and every home game and road game for the Angels when they're not playing during the day. And you can listen to me go, "Oh, Tony," with a deep drive to center field, and I'd like to knock the ball into his buns, biting the ball off the wall. And Ohtani rounds into second. They tie the score at 4. And then you see Shohei Ohtani with that gazelle-like speed, just whip his cans around third base and score so effortlessly, and then show off those pecs and the sweat dripping down his face as he scores the winning run. And as I just explode out of my chair with excitement because I know that I'm going to be calling James in heaven for all those replays of Shohei Ohtani's, not only his way to score so effortlessly at home, but his drive deep into center field, right down the middle of the heart of Anaheim Stadium to get the tying runs in there and to be clutcher than my butt cheeks. So the Angels get a huge win, and we're going to talk about that after we talk about the WNBA, the NBA, UCLA Bruins basketball, all the world events, 714 tickets and 20 commercials, plus John Stamos, and then we'll squeeze in some Angel highlights here and there after Kirk Gibson's home run in 87 for the Dodgers. Back to you, Todd Fox.
There you go. So that's the Lodge segment right there. Be sure to tune into that on Friday or on Monday, actually. And let's see. Grill Masters says Ace says Angels also. Oh, no, I already read that one. I'm so serious. I'll try less to be harsh. Sometimes I'm a little bit out there. Well, we get it, bro. I mean, you're into the game. When you see Ace, butter her up with some Dippin' Dots. Oh, okay. Jim knows how to get to a woman's heart. She loves them. What is it called? What is it called? It's her Achilles heel, like he says. And then also, let's see, Big 20 checks in. Also, 714 tickets. Jacob says, I'm more about the helmet soft serve ice cream. Oh, see, thought you knew, Jim. But Ace loves that the ice cream right there. Extra chocolate sauce. And then there you go, Martin Boyle. See, helmet ice cream is the best. pair with those cookies from the truck. Dude, okay, when you walk into Angel Stadium and you smell them cookies, man, I know they're like $500 for like a bucket of them, but goddamn, don't they taste good? Like those are like the best, softest Mother's Made cookies from a truck you will ever taste. So that is awesome. Naked HD is just not giving up, dude. I got to find a way to block that because they've been blowing up and pissing off some people on here. So thanks, Naked HD. I see you. So yeah, that's enough for me today. I'm sorry, everything. Kathy's Cookies, that's for sure. I'm sorry the stream went off and on. I had a little bit of technical difficulties. We had some problems here too with the what is it? The Instagram is honked up again. Oh, jeez, hold on. Yeah, I've been getting. It's just I gotta check with Chase on that. We've had some issues in the last couple episodes there. The Twitter feed looks like crap. The Instagram, and it dropped YouTube. So we had all kinds of problems today. But thank you for those that have hung in there. Congratulations to Nate getting your hat through Ace. And then everybody participating on the show as always. Happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. One more right here says, hey, Todd, atmosphere in the stadium was crazy when Rendon got that hit. It honestly was a great game. And Charles, that's what baseball is supposed to feel like, winning baseball. We haven't had that in the last few years. So there we go. Let's see. Thank you, Todd. Buffet and 260 tomorrow. See you there, Jim says. So check out Jim. You can't miss him with that big sheriff's hat. Seeing I keep getting spamming comments. Yeah, I see that, Rally Chris. So everyone enjoy the rest of your day. Happy Mother's Day to all, and go Angels.